Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Messi. Robertson gets across to intercept that. Now it's Dani Olmo. Played out to the left flank. He's had a shot! They've scored! That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Keeper has taken... Oh, he's been caught napping! Nicely weighted ball. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Passes short and sharp. There's the shot! Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition...
He gets big! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! And they're back in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Madrid take the lead. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Has a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pedri is offering a right smile there.
No, it's come to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now, this could be a chance. Great chance! Danger averted for now. Tries to play it through. Oh, played right into his path. And the flag has stayed down. Tries a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Sorloth clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Costa Curta attempts a clearance. Shot a goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Marcola looks to get on the end of this. And that was nowhere near his best. And he's there to clear it. And this is Puskás. Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to get it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Spread it left. Dani Olmo. Yamal picks it up out wide. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that pass is somewhat less than ideal. Well, oh, he's been caught on it here. Delivers with whip. Camavinga getting this one clear. Diaz. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Sorloth. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shifted it to the flank. Some good work on the right flank here. Pedri spots it. And there's the end of the first half. Benfica are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
So once again, we're underway. Now it's Hazard. Sheshko takes a shot! He has done it! And again they hit the front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Costa Curta. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal. Looking to play him in. Palmer. And the shot! He scores! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 10. Número 7. Número 15.
Benfica choosing to make the first change. Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
So what can they make of this? That has ended up in no man's land. Pavard.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Looking for options for movement. The referee has given a corner. Corner number 2 then. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Pavard. Back into the middle. Knocks it out wide. He's in plenty of space here. And he's there to clear it. Some really good ball movement. And it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Roberto Carlos. The cross. And that has been cleared. Gives it back. Benfica perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Looking for the run. And it's played forward. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos. Messi. Ibrahimovic! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Ibrahimovic had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 29. Número 28. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 42. Número 6.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Cruyff! He's missed, but not by that far. Costa Curta. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Ibrahimovic. Yamal. Knocks it into space. Can he get it through? Now that's well seen too. He's not got that quite right. Adams. Pass somewhat off target. Nice bit of trickery. Alexander-Arnold. Puskas!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta. It's Roberto Carlos. Passing nice and neat. Can he get on the end of this? Cross in, looks like a good one. And it's hoisted clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Yamal producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Hazard. And he's managed to get free. Oh, what a ball! Musiala, out to the left it goes. He's a sharp little ball here. Now, can they get him away? Now that looks a decent ball. Messi has a look and plays it forward. Alexander-Arnold. Played into space out. Puskas! He can get that clear. Costa Curta. Adams. Yamal. He's found a way through.
3 minutos de compensação.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Šeško.
Might want to be careful there.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's on it. Can he get away? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Benfica perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation...
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, what a climb! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the goal. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Ibrahimovic. There's a sharp little ball here. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 3 coming up. Fernandez is there to clear. Benfica are looking to go forward now. That's a little off target. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pull it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And there's green grass ahead of him. Fernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Fernandez. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. And Fernandez. And that's Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
First quarter of an hour gone. Costa Curta. Benfica finding their passes. And this is Ibrahimovic. Real chance! Goal! Benfica are back in business.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Marcó en el minuto 18 el dorsal 18.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fernandez. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's been shifted off it. Pedri. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! It's a loose ball. Aimed into... Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he's found support out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look at... He gets big! Another fruitless header.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri. And it's Fernandez. Alexander-Arnold. Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Threads one in. Now it's Luis Suarez.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pirlo. Pull it. And that has left him in a heap. Costa Curta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pedri. Great vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Pirlo. He's beaten the last man. Pirlo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. Pirlo. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he was quick to react. Makalena. It's a really well-measured ball. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Benfica will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Benfica get the second half going. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Out towards the flank. Roberto Carlos. It's a threatening ball. Luis Suarez. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
So their fourth quarter of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's ruffled. Ibrahimovic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. In by Messi. And he was alert to it. And now they can spring out of defence. And he has been fouled there. And he has shown him a yellow card. That has not gone well. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Alexander-Arnold. Bilbao are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Fernandez. It's Pedri. Roberto Carlos. Fernandez. Oh, good spread. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played back in. Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Benfica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He won't be happy with that one. Can he get on the end of this? Shapes to shoot! Goal! Benfica! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Musiala! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Puskas. Maldini makes the interception. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's De Bruyne. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's Pedri. Thuram gets across to intercept that. De Bruyne looking for the run. And this is Inzaghi. Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Filippo Inzaghi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Look at the space here. Cruyff gets it away. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Inzaghi! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Filippo Inzaghi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Still goalless. Scholes. That is ended up in no man's land.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off.
Musiala! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead.
Marcou por Benfica. Aos 21 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 42.
Benfica have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Puskas. Well timed, excellent interception. It's a threatening ball. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Inzaghi. Well, there's the clearance. And he's being shifted off it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Scholes is the team's great visionary. Approaching the half-hour mark. Can he get it through? He can get that clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, nicely intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. Oh, shooting chance! Just a whisker away. Alexander-Arnold. Scholes. Over to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Oh, well measured. Maldini. Scholes. Can he spark a counter here? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Scholes. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now he's off and running. Now there's a fine ball. It's Pelé! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
This is their second corner of the game. And they've got rid. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pedri, perfectly measured that. Just the goalkeeper. And the finish! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which...
And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Benfica certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Benfica ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So off we go once more. Oh, he's been caught napping. Roberto Carlos. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicked it back promptly. Costa Curta. Pedri. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Pelé. Rice promptly onto that, and that is that. Thuram cuts out the pass. And there's the shot! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
Scholes. Alexander-Arnold.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well read, and the danger is averted. De Bruyne. Scholes. Beckenbauer, a true great in every sense of the word. Plays a sharp little ball here. Beckenbauer. And it's Cruyff. For De Bruyne. Oh, that's well spotted. Scholes. Now that looks a decent ball.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pedri. That's an excellent interception. Rijkaard. Zanetti. Oh, can he get onto this? Cruyff. Some really good ball movement. Musiala. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Benfica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pedri. Now it's Musiala. Looking for options for movement. And that was very necessary. And that is out of play.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 42. Número 2. Número 4.
He's having a go!
Número 10. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 13. Número 28. Número 6. Número 7.
And he's gone backward here. Kachu! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, look at the space here. Oh, good claim by the keeper.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Benfica can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Benfica can consider themselves just about safe now. The final 5 minutes. And they win it back again. Real chance! And it's in! And what a climax we have here! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 18.
So there's going to be another change here. Puskás being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Costa Curta cuts it out. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And now they can clear their lines. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Your reflections then, Jim?
Benfica clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness. They'd identified that and never really let go.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beck.